on, Dragon Daddy, let's go.
We are live. Hello, everybody. I said we were going live.
I mean, we knew that. We have
said
conversations.
it like 3 times.
That's all right.
Flip it.
Hi, everybody. We have an amazing show for you tonight. So much awesome stuff to get into. Yeah, lots of stuff. Give me just one moment. Let me make sure everything is working. Yep. Okay, we are good. So, we have an amazing show for you tonight. This is episode 8 of Fears and Fortunes, a show brought to you by the amazing people of Forgotten Adventures. More about them in a little bit. But first, we have some announcements before our show begins. Firstly, going into comments. Here we are. We got some amazing comments. We get these all from YouTube, so I love sharing them. This one we got a day ago. Awesome maps and minis. Great first episode by Ian Baker. Hey, thank you, Ian. Those maps and minis were made by the amazing people at Forgotten Adventures. And you can also, if you want now, you can actually get those minis, the miniatures of our characters from Forgotten Adventures, because they're now available. You can get them over on Patreon, patreon.com/Forgotten Adventures. All these amazing tokens available there, along with color variants. And I'm just realizing that I said I was going to show color variants, and I did not prepare that. So I'm going to show that after the break later, because they're really cool. But in the meantime, going back to those comments, I thought this was great from Ian, because they kept watching after this comment. Later on, they wrote this: GM way too soft on the PCs, especially when they were told that they were battle weary and chose not to rest, but just gave them a long rest. Real consequences makes a good game. So I'm showing you this comment, not because of the input they're giving. That's fine if they think that. I can run the game however I want. And they're entitled to their opinion. But this is why I loved it, is because they wrote all this saying that I made it too easy for you guys. And then immediately the next episode, sorry, was quick to comment on the last vid. Thank God for Fable. So walk that back real fast. Ian, I'm glad you're liking the show. We appreciate you commenting.
Stay tuned.
Nice. Yeah. Can we get that level up now, George?
No.
Let us cook. Let us cook.
Then we got this comment from Keeper of Lenith. Still working my way to present day, but my tolerance for whimsy does not begin until I received a cup of coffee. Is t-shirt worthy? I believe that was Meadow who said that. Am I right? Was it? I think it might have been Sly. Sounds like a Sly comment. It's either Sly or Fable. It's one of the two of you.
I don't remember.
We'll go back and check the tape. Next one, this is a comment from Saint Sora, who wrote a really nice comment. Watched all of Defenders of Phandelver. That brought me here. George, your voice acting is great. I'm seeing a lot of bigger range of different voices from you compared to Defenders of Phandelver. The Weeping Widow conclusion and Lucian's death march into the prison were the biggest highlights for me. Glad you're liking it, Saint Sora. Yeah.
Chills. Yeah.
Then we got this one from Travis Grail. Thanks for a great show, guys. Hope to catch the live Twitch show next time. Almost got enough for an ultimate assist. Travis, if you're here with us today, let us know. Really appreciate you watching, even if you're on Twitch or if you're watching on YouTube. Doesn't matter. We really appreciate it. And yeah, love getting comments. If you want to have a comment read on stream, go ahead and just post a comment on any of our YouTube episodes. We really appreciate it. All of the support, subscribing to us, following us, and watching those episodes on YouTube and commenting. It helps us so much, and we'd really appreciate it. Now we have some fan art to dive into. I have so much fan art. The first one.
So much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have to show it off again because last week it was so amazing. You guys all remember this amazing art. Myself, Android Grace, and Karis, the 3 Fates. Love this. Well, this isn't the only group image made. One of the other artists at Forgotten Adventures was having fun with these, and they want us to show this off, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's really cool. Oh my God!
Holy hell!
Oh, that's
such a wallpaper.
This is so cool. Thank you so much.
Guys, you look sick as hell.
I'm stunned.
I need this.
This is made by Joe on the Forgotten Adventures team. It looks so cool. I honestly want a T-shirt of something like this.
That would be such a good T-shirt.
This needs to be.
That would
really
be a
is.
killer T-shirt.
So we're gonna see if we can make that into a T-shirt. We'll let you know if
Comfort
we can make
colors?
that happen. That would be so amazing.
Comfort colors.
I want that as an MTG mat.
Now for another
Oh.
piece of art we got. This one is from Android Grace.
I'm weak to my knees.
This is an
How's she
amazing
gonna hurt
piece
us
we
today?
actually got a while ago.
You got
But
me.
Android Grace
got
made
me.
so much fan art, we actually had to hold on to some of it and not release it
No!
right away because
What do
there's
you
so
mean?
much of it.
Why am I even here?
No!
Well,
Give
this
us
one,
the art.
The reason you're here, Sky, is because this art's of Una. Yeah. Let's zoom in.
Una
Let's
not
look at them
in there.
details.
Enhance.
Look at that cave.
Enhance.
The water patterns, like the light of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like
The
this
water-
hairstyle. For
The
this
hairstyle is perfect.
With
Are
the
you getting
little
married?
shell? With the little
Do you do
shell?
weddings?
Girls?
As the
I do. I'm a
As the
cleric,
spouse?
baby.
I
You
love
guys
the
ever heard of
seaweed
my-
coming off?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
so
Do you know the
cool.
spell ceremony?
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
you go under the sea.
People want to hear my elven tongue speak. You know.
Android Grace,
Yo.
your art keeps us going.
Hey,
Thank
yo.
you so much.
It really
This
This
does.
is
Absolutely.
everything and more, and I want that cape now.
You want that cape? That's fair.
I need that cape.
Mhm.
Capes for the
That's
whole
how Actually, that's so Una just floating in the water right there. That's how Una looks just in the water all times.
Speaking
Period.
of like wanting pieces
Canon.
of fabric from art, if anyone in chat can make me Zoraius' scarf, I will pay and commission you. By the way, I'm looking
We are
for someone.
commissioning Zoraius' scarf.
Yes.
I will
Copy
link
that.
you. Just not for cosplay, just for normal use.
And I will take
And
three,
commissioning a full
three
dragon.
frogs.
Yeah.
Full dragon.
Next, we have another piece of fan art. This one is from Emily at the Forgotten Adventures team. I personally think this art was an attack on me personally as a person.
Good.
Good
so
job,
I'm gonna go
Emily.
ahead and
Good
share.
God. Okay. I'm winning.
Hell
chat.
yeah.
No.
Look
I
at
stay
Rich's,
winning.
Rich's little
I
icon.
stay winning.
Cannon.
Oh my
There are
god.
10 frogs in here.
That one you're holding is
Ooh.
clutching.
Dude,
Oh,
these
my God.
spies, you guys gotta understand, okay? These. George did something to me, chat.
I
This is
did
why
George
nothing.
did this thing where
I
they.
did
Yes,
nothing.
you did. Yes, you said, here are the stupidest frogs you've ever seen. You got
That's
them
their
in the
normal
house, and they're
intelligence.
jumping
They're
everywhere.
frogs. There's a
I'm
stat
telling
block
you.
for them.
There's a specific frog that I'm gonna bring up that is my frog, who is a good frog to be trained, and I'm
Well,
gonna make all the
I
frogs
just
that.
want you to know that you're making Wrench jealous. So,
Yeah.
Who?
Oh no.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
wow.
Third act.
I didn't say it.
That's disappointing. Wrench, I don't have any pets.
Emily, thank you so much for this art. It's amazing.
This is amazing. Look at Wrench's little
Emily's-
happy face. It's our family.
Emily's made a lot of amazing art for us. And if you were watching very closely during the intro ads, you'll know what I'm going to show next. Speaking of this amazing intro art, if you were watching Defenders of Phandelver, they had a cute moment with this giant badger that escaped with some goblin, and everybody in the cast and the chat wanted to know what happened to this badger. The badger's name is Bessie, by the way,
Oh.
and the goblin.
Bestie.
They were so anxious and wanting to know about them. And I had made a comment saying that we would do a one-shot about Bessie if we hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Well, I'm a liar because I'm not going to do that because we're doing that next week for Halloween. Next week, and once again, more amazing art by Emily of this wonderful giant badger, Bessie, and this goblin, who we now have a name for, Grimble. We're going to be doing a Halloween one-shot. Some of us here on the cast, we're going to be playing through a sort of mix of D&D and a one-page RPG called, I believe it's called Swamp Goblin Mysteries or Goblin Swamp Mysteries. I forget. Let me double check the name.
I like it either way.
Yeah, me too.
It's a pretty fun sounding system.
Yeah.
Recommended to us by Maz. Swamp Goblin
Name
Mysteries. That's what it's called. It's a one-page adventure. You can find it if you just Google it. It's free. You can download it. So we're looking at playing that next Friday. So not this coming Friday, but the Friday after that. So that's our Halloween plans. I'll be here. And yeah, really looking forward to that. Also, again, this is the other thing to know is we have this coming Sunday, the season finale of Defenders of Phandelver. It is the last episode of the season. And you don't want to miss it. It's been a lot of fun role play and stuff among the party. There's going to be a little bit of combat and some more role play and then a setup for season 3. So you don't want to miss it. That'll be this Sunday, our final episode of the season before we take a long break. And of course, this that you're watching right now is episode 8 of Fears and Fortunes. Episode 9 will be next week, October 29th. And then we'll be off for a week. And then back November 12th for the season 3 finale. So you don't want to miss that. I'm really excited for all the stuff we have planned for season 3's ending and everything that sets up for season 4. So make sure you're here for that. It'll be after we're off for a week. So we expect some people to, forget that the show even exists for a week, but come back November 12th. So yeah, that's that. That's all for announcements. Once again, big thank you to Forgotten Adventures for making all of this stuff possible. And with that said, we have so much to dive into, including new maps and tokens of theirs that they prepared for this episode. So we are going to go to our intro, and we will be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. And one moment. Okay.
Do the frogs have stat blocks, George?
The frogs do have stat blocks. I told you this. I've been telling you this.
I want to see them.
That's where the low
I
intelligence.
think the chat needs the stat.
All right. Well, we'll get to that.
Content warning. This series has themes of horror, including but not limited to death, gore, trauma, insanity, violence, isolation, manipulation, fire, insects, and more. Some of these themes also involve children. Due to the actual play nature of the show, such themes may appear without warning. Please use discretion when watching live and find trigger warnings in the video description. All players consented to these themes prior to the campaign's start, and post-game check-ins are done every session. Please consider using safety tools if you play with these themes at home.
Worry in your mind, fear is how it starts. Unsure of what you'll find, it could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance, you break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance, and set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear, we face fears and fortune. Don't ever lie, there's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.
Hello, we are back once again. We can turn off this happy music. No reason to be happy going into this episode.
What do you mean?
What?
No reason to be sad either. I was just saying no reason to be happy. You guys have been journeying for a very long time.
You gotta clarify this.
Yeah. You guys have been journeying for a very long time out into the desert, and as you do, you find yourselves here, still traveling. You're getting closer, though, to the city known as the Crancinch Oasis. You see it on the horizon. It's like, at first, a distant glimmering light and a small speck of blue where there's some natural water source nearby. And as you get closer and closer, you start to see this city come into view. And it looks like this.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They've got wares in there, chat. They have got some wares in there.
Is that water or is that an oasis?
There's water nearby, a sort of a large lake almost.
I'd like to roll perception.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
What are you rolling for perception for?
Perception, is this a real oasis? Is this real?
Mirage.
Is
Or
the water
are you
real?
suffering heat stroke?
Or is Una suffering heat stroke? Yes.
Got it.
All right, perception. Here it is. Rolling. I don't know what I even rolled. I rolled a 13.
13. You actually go ahead and you start splashing yourself with water, Una.
Oh my god, it's the hat! It's the hat! Shut up, dude. No way, it's the hat.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's so stupid.
And the endless decanter of water. Thank you to Karis for this. So Una,
I love you,
weary-eyed, splashing themselves with water. Their floppy hat, which can also unfold into a boat.
It's just around the brim.
But the hat does
like
absorb some of the water. It keeps it on you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In hat form, it still feels like fabric, but when you unfold it into a boat, it becomes a boat. You'll know that day you unfold it into a boat. So you like splash water onto yourself, and yeah, you see. Sure enough, this city is in the distance.
So it feels real
Yeah.
to Una. Okay. Everyone, I don't mean to worry you, but I think I might be seeing things that are not there. It looks to be real, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch this nice wall. Okay, here I go.
You guys are like riding up in the wagon. Una's out of the wagon, stumbling towards this wall in the sand.
Hand up.
Oh, and don't forget, Una, you have disadvantage on everything because a level of exhaustion.
Yes,
at
of course.
your request. Reminder for everybody.
Yes, I did request that. I am in a desert, and I've never been here in my life. So that's good. This could be Avernus to Una. We don't know. So
that makes sense.
I will try to touch this wall.
Yeah, give me
Is it made out of sand?
Athletics as you run towards the city.
All right, at disadvantage. Here we go.
Let's see what we got.
All right, I got a 13 at disadvantage.
Yeah, you stumble forward. You manage not to fall. You just sort of trip lightly, but then stumble forward and reach the wall. And yeah, the wall itself feels similar to sand, as everything's sort of made of this sandstone all around.
Sly, it's real. It's real. You should feel this. Come here.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. And she's gonna hop off the carriage and just kind of like pet the wall next to
This
Una.
is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna save us all.
Let's
This
get you
is-
in the carriage and
Okay.
get us into the shade with some real water and to get you actually replenished. Just because we're here
sounds-
doesn't mean you're feeling better, and I really want you to feel better.
Of course, but it's a magnificent sight to know that this piece of wall is where Aaren was born.
Well, I don't know if it was the. You know what?
Beautiful.
Any piece of wall is as good as. Please come with
Any
me
piece
so
of
we can
wall
get
is as
you
good as-
some shade.
Sure, Seer. Of course.
Just Sly. Okay. And she's gonna kind of hold her hand out for yours to see if you'll take it back to the carriage.
Yes, and I imagine Una is kind of like slouched over,
Yeah.
like just walking forward like a zombie almost.
Yeah. I think I'm
and-
small enough that I'm in the shade of your hat, and I'm just like
You're
got
danger
both
Kong.
your wrists over my shoulder, like, we got this.
Yes.
Walking wheelbarrow. 1, 2, 1, 2,
Two,
until we
one.
get back to the carriage.
Perfect.
Aaren, as you are riding along, you've been in the wagon this whole time, manning the one horse and the one Axebeak who pulls your guys' wagon. You've been managing them with your sword by your side, Loyal Edge, and it's been sort of speaking to you and giving you information, and at the same time you've been feeling the magic in Loyal Edge sort of washing over you as you guys ride. What is Aaron's reaction as that sort of meditation with Loyal Edge is interrupted at the sight of your hometown?
I think it didn't hit him until he saw the wall. I think everything
too.
felt like a mission, and everything felt like just one foot in front of the other, next step, checklist. But then it feels like being hit by a rogue wave you weren't ready for. And it's just a wash of every emotion you can imagine. There's joy, there's happiness, there's nostalgia, there's anger, there's sorrow, there's excitement. All these things are intertwined, and everything is a mix of awestruck and melancholy, because he's returning to the city with more people than he left with. But he's also lost more people than when he left. So I think it's a whirlwind, but it's all just staying on the inside. He's not really verbalizing it. I think he's been pretty silent for most of the morning.
You feel a gentle hand on your back like on your shoulder, and you turn expecting to see Pepper with her hand on your shoulder, but she's looking back at this hand that's on your shoulder of rotted flesh, sort of dried up, and you see Kip reaching up towards you. Good to be back, huh?
I'm not sure just yet.
Yeah,
It's complicated.
I feel the same way. If it's all right with you, if you could stop up here before we get to the main gates.
Yeah, sure. And he'll have the cart kind of pull over to the side before reaching the main gate. So,
Go ahead.
is there any place you want to rendezvous while you get your bearings once we get in there? That we can go over leads, or...
I'm not going in. As they step off the wagon, you see them summon their horse. And these, that white flaming steed
Whoa.
appears.
Can you
I'll
do
be on the
that?
outskirts here. If you find something, let me know.
All right.
Guy who gave me the job Not the one who set it up, but the one who got me in contact with them. His name was Ripper. Used to do mercenary work like me. He's human, though, so I don't know if you'll be able to find him.
You know what side of town he was doing work out of?
It's been a long time, but it was on the edge of the Jarworm district.
All right. Well, that's a start. We'll be in touch once we find out more. You too.
She slowly rides away, unless anyone else has anything to say before she departs.
I think I'm watching and looking back and forth between her and Aaren. Just kind of checking on Aaron's mental state, but I'm not calling out to Anna.
Does Sly see anything in particular, Aaren?
I think that they see determination, but just a bit of sorrow about the context of this reunion. I don't think he's particularly hiding how he feels right now.
With that in mind, Una's going to put their arm over you and say, "Did you not get to train with them to the extent that you wanted to? I feel like you didn't learn enough."
I think in the end I learned all I needed to. I just wish I could have told him before.
I think I disagree with you, Aaren. Because you don't know how to summon a horse out of thin air yet, do you?
No.
I think that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And maybe they could teach you now.
Sure.
Maybe you can train with them again now.
One objective at a time. This is still a lot to take in. Also, your lips are split and you need to lick your lips.
I touched your where you were born today, and they're gonna put their hand up to you, your face.
Yeah. Well, I technically was born in a cave about 7.5 miles away from here, but yeah, this is where I grew up.
7.5. They wiped the sand off of their hand. I was gonna keep this with me so I could really understand you, but this is just disgusting. Of course.
Meanwhile,
it gets everywhere.
Meanwhile, Sly, you feel a hum of magic on you as your sending stone starts to wake up.
I grab it really quickly. I'm like fumbling in my little bag of holding as fast as I can to grab the stone. What is sending stone? How do you put a sending stone to your face, George? What is it? What does that look like in this world?
It's just like a cell phone. You just hold it to your ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little rock in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, this is Sly, the Seer, the one and only, the best one. Maybe I take that back. Who's this? It can only be one person.
I was calling to see how your travels go.
Oh, you would not believe what I am looking at right now. And she'll take a few steps back and just kind of try to take in the city. And she wants to take a mental picture and just like send it, but she does her best to describe it. And she says, have you ever been to the desert?
Oh, not for a very, very long time, since I was a boy, I think. You've made it to the city, though, the Oasis?
It's beautiful.
Oh,
It's
it
so
is like a gem
colorful.
in the sand, isn't it?
It more like a pile of gems. All the buildings are different colors, and the sun is glinting off the brick and the sandstone, and I smell food in there, which is the best part, I think.
Yes, it's quite an experience. I want to let you know I was able to get in touch with someone there. I've made arrangements for you at the hostel.
Really? What is it called?
It's called the Sleeping Golem.
Okay. I'll try and look for it. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay.
Who is that?
Have you thought about it? Oh,
Sly,
it's Alden.
who are you
it's
talking?
Alden.
Hang up.
No.
You shouldn't
Okay,
be.
so
Can they hear
have
me?
you decided what you want
I don't-
for me to bring you back from the Oasis yet?
Oh, no, not yet, but I'll give it a good think. If you see anything you recommend, let me know.
You can just give him some sand. He'll like it. It's
I start
bad.
walking in a circle around.
I put my hand over Una's mouth.
Okay.
That's our patron. Stop.
Well, I know a few
Not
things
mine.
that you like. I'll try and look around for something for you. If I find it first, I'll give you a call and let you know. But I really appreciate the accommodations, Alden. It is much needed. I'll fill you in on the details later, but we all almost died, I guess.
Oh, that's dreadful to hear. How did that happen?
The pale rider from the deck showed up, and I guess, tried to do what they do, but everything's fine now.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're safe. I'm sure any challenges you face there, you'll be able to handle.
Yep. I am pretty confident in that part, but mostly worried about Una.
You see that Una has poured the decanter of water on their face, which is getting on Fable's hand. Just
Okay, well,
tons of water.
to distract you, Fable has pulled out a little jar of like her lip gloss to try. It's just like Vaseline or something. Not Vaseline, but the equivalent. And she's just gonna try and help you fix your lips. And then you can't talk. Stop moving. This is gonna help.
Hi.
I'll talk to you later. It sounds like you're busy.
I'm always busy, Alden, but never too busy to talk to you. Call me anytime, okay? And if anything cool happens, I'll call you first.
Oh, will do. Bye-bye.
Bye. And she hangs up. She puts the rock in her bag. And then I look to the group and go, Alden has done it again. We have accommodations.
Una, that means somewhere with a roof and presumably water. This is a good thing.
Where would that be exactly?
I know that, Fable.
The Sleeping Golem, do you know where that is?
Should I do a history check?
Yeah.
See if or if that's a new place.
And
The hot new hostel, actually.
why?
The hot new hostel, the Sleeping Golem. It has everything.
We've got water.
It's got water, sand, dunes. That's a 10.
You know a lot of
Ooh.
places in the city, and for actually what I will say is, going forward, as this is your hometown, any place I mention and start telling you guys about, if you want to tell us about, like memories from there or stories from there, or you can fill in details that I haven't even given you, and I'm happy to roll with them. But for this place in particular, the Sleeping Golem, you have never heard of this before. This must be a new establishment of some kind.
All right, this must be a new place. Did he say what district it was in?
There are districts.
Okay. I'll just ask. We'll start asking for directions once we get inside.
Wait.
What's up?
My hand is on my dagger of warning. I don't like that I don't know this place. And I don't like that Aaren doesn't know this place. And Una has never liked Alden. Just to make sure everything is on the up and up, for the first time, I would like to cast Legend Lore. And I want it to be on the Sleeping Golem. So I want to download this as I take the card out and look at Tailspinner and in their eyes, but not letting him out of the card. And I just lean forward and press my forehead to the card. And I want all the information you can give me on this place before I decide if it's safe.
I'm bringing up the art because you hear in your ears.
Cool.
The sleeping golem. It was actually once a workshop for a artificer who made constructs of a sort, stone golems, things like that. But as I understand now, it's been turned into a sort of tavern/inn sort of thing.
Aren't stone golems dangerous, Arthur?
Well, only if you upset their master.
And what are some ways you can do that so I can avoid it just in case? No big deal.
Same way you could upset anybody, I suppose.
Oh, goodness. When did this place open?
I don't have that information, actually. I believe it's been around for a very long time, but it's only recently become of note.
And do you know the owner? Was that in public record of the business or anything?
They do give you like information about the owner. It's not going to be relevant for right now.
Okay.
But yeah,
cool.
You get the information about this place. It does, what you do get from everything Arthur's telling you, it does seem like a legitimate place. It is a, it's called a hostel, mainly in that like the rooms, it's not like your traditional like hotel or an inn. It has rooms that are meant for like luxury guests, and then the rest of the place is built as a tavern. In fact, I can go ahead and show you this place. I still need to populate it, but we can show it off for now, just to give you guys an idea of your digs. Guys, I'm really worried. Some of my players said that they were going to drink tonight every time.
We didn't say nothing.
I do the trumpets.
I'm drinking water.
I
water.
never
All
drink
water,
any
especially
water
according
in
to
my life.
Twitch TOS.
Yeah, never mind. I said nothing.
I'm like Una. I'm just very thirsty.
Yeah, here is the place. It's loading. Here we are. This is the sleeping golem. As you can see, there is a stone golem partially constructed here, a sort of remnant from the last time this place was used as a workshop. And I'll give you more of the atmosphere of this place when you get there. But yeah, these are your guys' rooms and places you will have to stay during your time in the desert. We're gonna be here a while.
It's really nice.
Yeah. This
Wow.
map made by Cozy, one of the map makers at Forgotten Adventures. This isn't a map that has been officially released. This is because this was something Cozy made personally, and let us use it so we can have a nice place to stay. So yeah.
Yay!
Where do we park our horses?
You would generally park them outside. That's not that strange of a thing. Most people in the city don't go around with mounts so much. Usually people will like leave mounts somewhere out like the gates where they'll be cared for by a stable. Here though, if you want to just leave them outside this place for your guys' own expediency, people do that, but not. It's not like this place is a very walkable city, so there's not a lot of commuting. But if you want your mount outside for your own safety and expediency, you can do that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Aaren will go over to Sly and say, "Hey, you have a spare apple?"
Yeah. And he
Mind if I use
pulls one out immediately.
He takes it as they finds a nearby hitch outside and begins to tie up everything so everyone can start unloading the cart. And I think he'll just go up to Fraggle and just caress them and just give them the apple. Like, I know that was a bit of a rough trip, but we made it through.
Yeah, Fraggle, very grateful for the apple. Chomper staring daggers at you. Just.
I have one too.
Chomper sees you and immediately is like ready to chop.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get yourselves. I'll say you guys stop. Your wagon's there. You guys are free to do whatever you'd like in the city. We'll settle you into your rooms later on at night. But for now, you guys find yourselves here in the bazaar. You are in the middle of the city. As you guys move about, you would notice that you're used to in Baruport seeing guards all wearing the king's colors. And as you guys move through the city, you notice that there's not really a consistency, or at least you start to think you get a consistency. As you guys enter, you see guards, a lot of them wearing like blues and purple. A lot of them, then they'll have like large axes. But then once you get past a certain point, you see guards, many of them wearing like shades of gold. And then at another point, you see that there looks like heavily armed guards that are all red dragonborn, and or they're dressed in red. And you notice that there's sort of like a division about this city.
George?
Yeah.
As we're walking through here, I do want you to know that Una's hat will be getting in the way if it can.
Yeah, that's fine.
So should that be a thing that you need to use? It's definitely getting in the way everywhere we go.
Every once in a while, you the brim of your hat like hits someone in the face.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I should have moved at the right. I'm so sorry.
Right. So there's no helping us standing out. However, we need to be very careful about the way we move through certain areas.
Yes,
different
like
districts throughout the city, and each of them have different rules and laws. Some of them treat them much more severely than others, depending on transgressions. So,
anything easily offensible that we should be aware of?
I mean, it's the same basics anywhere. Don't touch what's not yours. Don't touch what's not yours, and don't punch anybody in the face that don't need punching.
Aaren, my hat has hit about 6 people in the face. Is that going to be a problem, or?
It might be, depending on the person you hit in the face.
Okay. Okay.
Una, would you, what if I modify your hat a little bit?
Modify it how? Like, don't take it off.
No. It's still going
money
to
on
be
this.
covering your head. If I just wrap one of my scarves around it like this, I'm gonna kind of like tie it like a bonnet sort of, but it like kind of makes the sides like droop down so it's not sticking out as much. And then like do a little tie under your neck, so it's not as, it's still shading you, but it's not no, you need your neck protected. This is the thing, people don't protect their neck from the sun damage, and then you're gonna get wrinkles on your neck, and you really don't want that. So just here, and then
Wrinkles?
That's yeah.
What is a wrinkle?
Never mind.
Is that some sort of disease? Oh, that must be a surface disease.
Do you not get wrinkled? Do older sea elves not look different than younger sea elves?
I'll answer that for Una. No, they don't.
Oh.
Lots of
They
moisturizing.
Okay, well listen, you're not getting moisturized right now. So let's just it's better to
This
be
is not
covered.
good. This is not good.
What?
Una? I'm not okay
Una?
here.
I'm grabbing your face.
I think I can't breathe.
No, you can breathe. Wait, does Una have like neck gills or something that I'm covering up? Because I would try to avoid that if they do. I don't know if they do. Does Una have gills?
Nope, nothing like that.
Okay, great. So they're fine. Hey.
I'm not fine right now, Fable.
Una.
I need air and no wrinkles.
You can have both. You just keep breathing the same as always. Nothing has changed. However, to Aaron's point, it may be worth buying some clothing while we're here in the bazaar if we want to stick out less.
Exactly. So, in this district, it's pretty safe around here. Feel free to grab some different changes of clothes, things like that. However, I've got to check it on my lead for Kip, and we need to start looking into, I don't know, libraries or something like that, archives, that sort of stuff. Something that can start pointing us into the direction, I think specifically about the history of this place is a good place to start.
I wouldn't mind taking a bit of lead on that.
To be exact.
Elvish? Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay. You said what history? That's what history is here?
Yeah, see, this region wasn't always populated by us. Long time ago, there was other groups here. So that'd probably be the best place to start since we're looking into something that's, well, ancient.
Do you know where the libraries are?
That's a great question. George,
you can give them some recommendations. Go ahead and give me a history check for Aaren, and give me an investigation check for Zoraius.
And George, if there is any kind of like elvish writing around here, I notice like sort of like shapes or something that like screams elvish in that way. More looking for warning signs, like things that were hidden in here or were built upon. That's what Una's going to be perceptive about.
Give me a perception check for Una. And remember, that's a disadvantage. Actually, I'm going to say for you, it's a flat roll.
I have advantage on all perception rolls, so I'm just going to roll flat.
Yep. And Aaren, what'd you get?
An 11.
11. You're able to point out some places where there are like some historical records and things like that. James, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
A 9. You start digging into this place. What you're able to find is that this place was once, the land itself was once predominantly elven, but a very specific kind of elf. And what was your check, Una?
10.
Una, you sort of gather this information on your own at the same time that this is happening. Give me one moment. Zoraius, what you notice, Una, what you notice specifically is you notice that there is writing, elvish writing, but it's in a dialect that raises alarm in you. As this dialect, this is Drow writing, and Drow have been, the sea elves have had issues with them. Like the high forest and like the forest elves have had issues with them before. Drow sometimes, not all the time, can be very nasty people to deal with. and in this instance, you're seeing like symbols and elvish writing that's in the dialect of Drow. You also see like spider iconography every so often. James, as Zoraius, this is what you're learning as you go through the archives, is that this place predominantly was ruled by Drow for a very long time. It was at some point in like the last 300 years, this place at some point opened up its borders. And I say 300 years, it's very vague. There's not like a clear definition of this, but this place did open up its borders and welcome new people here. Now the city is predominantly Dragonborn as the most populated race of people here, but it does share this place with dwarves, elves, drow, human, gnomes, all sorts. This place, as you guys walk around, it's very eclectic. There's a wide range of cultures and stuff all sort of mixing here. So yeah, that's what you guys have been figuring out.
Copy that.
Una will walk over to Sly and whisper in their ear and say, I know that I might not be the best sense of myself right now. However, I believe that the writings that I'm seeing around here are of Drow descent, and they are not ones to be messed with, Sly. So, while I can only keep somewhat of an eye on everything, as you see, like, one of their eyes is closed and the other one's, like, cracked open, I hope that you will tread carefully as I progress through the... And I will hit into one of, like, the tents of the bazaar.
Yeah. You knock over some merchandise. You're sorting stuff out, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll sort it out, like, put my hands on everything. What do I see in this cart? Or would it be, like, something I could mess up? You're just picking a random
cart and asking me what's in it?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You can say whatever.
Sure, you bump into a fruit stand and you knock over a bunch of fruit. In fact, give me one moment. Let me put you on the battle map since you asked for it.
Oh no, I didn't ask for this. This is not,
I wasn't. Battle map?
I was not trying to instill a battle map.
Roll initiative against the tent.
I will go, I lose. I'll lose that.
Zoraius, we'll say that as the party's been like acclimating, you're probably on your way back from the library, and so you guys would find yourselves.
I'd go on a side quest too.
You guys would find yourselves here. As I said, this place very big, very eclectic, lots of people.
Oh wow, gorgeous map.
Yep, a wonderful map by Forgotten Adventures. Hey. This one is called the Desert Bazaar. Very fitting, of course. So yeah, Una, you knock into this stand, knock a bunch of fruit over. In front of you, there is a gentleman who they start helping you pick everything up, but you see they are selling. They're selling something called Baridi Kutubi. Baridi Kutubi. Which is like it looks sort of like ice cream that they're making, but it's like with actual fruit mixed in.
I'm so sorry. There's this hat and I'm not used to the shape of it, and I've got wrinkles to protect away from, and I was just having a conversation, and I hope that what is that delightful treat over there?
Yeah, are you all right? They hand you some. Are you suffering from heat stroke or something?
I'll put my hand in it, and I'll just leave it there. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, you look like you've been having it rough. Are you a sea elf?
I'll put some of it on my eyes. Yes. Where are you?
I'm
sorry.
right here.
Yeah.
My name is Philanos. I run the stand here. You mind if I help cool you down, maybe? I hate to see you walking around like this.
Cool me down. Yes, I would love that. This is amazing.
This Dragonborn immediately hits you with their ice breath up and down. When you guys see this, it at first looks like, oh my god, is Una getting themselves killed? As this person just ice breath up and down Una's body. Una, you, like, this honestly feels more like home. It's a strange feeling. All of the water that's a part of you is now frozen to you. Yes. And everything has like this thick chill, and you feel it slowly melting on you. But it feels great. In fact, I'll go ahead and say we can remove those levels of exhaustion.
I feel like a new sea elf. My skin is fixed.
Well, I'm glad.
Do I look great or do I look great? I'll look around and see if there is my team around. Is my group around after this whole mess?
I think I am, and I'm gonna hand the guy like 3 gold for the amount of food that was probably ruined by a hand being stuck in it.
Appreciate it, but no, it's all fine.
It's fine. I insist. Hey, listen, I have a question, friend.
Yeah.
You know where a sellsword can get some work around here?
Oh, sure. I mean, well, depends on what kind of work you're looking for.
Experienced bodyguard type stuff, VIP, escort, that sort of thing.
Well, if you have it in with the Ember Tails, they specialize in that sort of thing. Or, there's a few, special interested third parties. And they look down an alleyway in particular, like this way. They sort of like gesture in that direction.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate it, friend.
No problem.
Hey, is there? Can I buy the rest of this? Like for the whole thing, all that you have really that would be great.
I'll tell you what, I can top you off with more every time you come back.
That's not going to work for me. I'm gonna need the whole thing. I can pay.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. And no. 5.
You guys see, so we're gonna leave.
I'd like to use my inspiration.
Are you sure you want to use it for this?
Yes, I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Are you
yep.
sure?
I have decided.
No, you should use your ult, actually.
No.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna use my persuasion. That's a lot better. Here we go. I got a 22.
Ice cream at 9th level.
You
yes.
They agree. They give you you're very insistent. They're not going to give you all of the ice cream they have unless you're willing to give them like 200 gold.
Jesus. Do we have that? I'm going to look to Sly.
That's up to you if you have that.
Sly, do you have maybe like, I don't know, someone who's rich that you could call on your rock to maybe incentivize us to get maybe 200 gold? Because I think this is an investment for our home away from home. I'm not doing a good job of this, but I just really like this, Sly, and I think that I want to take a bath in it.
Wow, that's a lot that you're asking of me, and a lot that you've told me that you want to do with it once you have it. Instead of saying yes to you, I will buy you one, and if you need another, let me know.
Una's perfectly happy with those terms. Just completely happy.
Yeah.
From the exhaustion disappearing, they're back to normal. They feel like
we can assume
maybe that was
at
a little
all
too
times throughout the rest of the city, Una has a decanter of water over their head and an ice cream in their hand, just top to bottom.
The equivalent of rubbing your belly and patting your head.
Yes.
I am an amusement park child. Like I should be on a freaking body leash or something.
With that, is there anything anyone else would like to do?
I have a
Don't say
question.
"oh" like that.
Did Kip describe what this person looked like, or something that they owned?
They
Like a weapon or a scar or anything like that?
They would have described them roughly, yes.
Okay. So I knew they were human. But, okay.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anything you guys want to do? Big open city.
I would like to take a turn about the bazaar, and I would like to keep my eyes open for thieves' cant, my eyes and ears, whether that means inscriptions scrawled in certain places or if I'm hearing certain terms that, catch my ear. I am paying attention to know or to find out who or where the rogues in this particular city are.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
And I'll go down that alley alone.
Great.
No, don't.
I was on a side quest alone.
Don't.
I'll be right back.
Aaron's going down this alley alone, totally safe. It gets dark, as you can see, but don't worry about that. Aaron's going down that dark alley. What we got, Sly?
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You spot right over here, you see these two gentlemen sort of like almost giving like a public sermon in the middle of the bazaar. Brothers, sisters, rise up. Together we can unite. Weld your warm welcomes you. And they're sort of like prophetizing, but you sort of like just kind of notice that as you are more so paying attention to what's inside this tent. In this tent here, you see a gentleman selling wares, and you catch there is a symbol of thieves' cant there, essentially denoting that this place is selling stolen wares. And, this is a place where you can fence merchandise.
Incredible. Okay. Thank you so very much for that. I needed to know that. And I need to mute. I need a moment. Please come back to me. I'm sorry that Aaron's alone in an alleyway.
Okay.
And I'll be right back, but just if everybody splits off, Una's gonna wander around.
We
maybe get
can
lost.
already assume that. That's fine. What about Fable and Zoraius?
I would be keeping an eye out for my people, like if there's any musicians performing somewhere around, or if there's any performers is better. Like I would definitely be interested in music, but also any sort of performers or like show or anything going on in the area. I'd kind of be looking for that.
Yeah, you clock this guy right here playing music. You also hear music. Where do you hear music? One moment. You also hear music coming from up on one of the rooftops. There looks like there's several places that people are sort of gathering and socializing and things like that. What kind of stuff are you looking for in regards to your people?
On one hand, they're just people I connect to easier. So to be like, hey, like, about this, like, do you know, or I don't know if I'd mention him by name. I'd probably kind of do the same thing as Aaren, where I'm like, hey, do you know where we can like get some work? We were told to look for this human guy. Maybe mention the name if I get a good vibe from them, but it would depend. But also additionally, I would take interest in their music, and I'm sure it's different than where we come from, so I'd love to like pay attention to that as well. Just recreationally.
So you're asking about like music and like any criminal activity kind of stuff?
Kind of like work, like I mean, like like we're all freelancers out here, like just kind of getting the vibes of the city, see what people talk about. Yeah,
like, give me you can give me persuasion or performance.
Ooh, let's do. I'm not quite performing. I'm trying to coax them out of their shell, so I'll do persuasion, I guess. That sucks. Good thing I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Okay, that's better. I'll take that. 16 persuasion. I'm dehydrated. Otherwise, I would do better.
Yeah, they tell you. They explain that a person like you could easily find work at the wheelhouse. There's a lot of stuff that happens there. They often pay like entertainers and people to, to keep the guests happy. And they also mention that you might be appreciated at Well Topazia.
Well, Topazia, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I've got suspicions, but it sounds cool. Okay, can I learn anything about their... I don't know if they have the same instrument. I mean, the ones I'm most familiar with would be like hand drum, songhorn, or I guess like if I could learn any of their music or pick up the style at all in either talking to them or just watching them perform.
That's a very good question. Daniel, do you have any suggestions on what kind of musical instruments would be prevalent here?
If there's any kind of percussion, I feel like maybe I could carry that over to hand drum. Maybe.
I just realized, for those who don't know, Daniel actually helped a lot setting up this this entire like environment for us in terms of like the lore and the inspirations for it. That's why I just didn't want to make it seem weird that I'm putting Daniel on the spot. Like, hey, you answer this lore question.
Plenty of kinds of flutes, different kinds of flutes and lyres that have different kind of set up to them that are kind of have like a pan bottom to them as well.
A songhorn's basically a flute. Could I pick up any of this then? Maybe? George?
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Okay. Wow, I'm really rolling hot tonight. 12.
You're still like picking it up, but you are showing like some understanding of the techniques, but you do have a bit to learn before you could like mimic the style of this place. But you can keep trying at it later.
Yeah, okay. That's great.
And Zoraius, after your trip to the library, anything from you?
Yes. Is there a maybe like a gemstone merchant of any kind?
Yes, you're trying to get something nice. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Alrighty, let's see here. 13.
13. You end up at the same place Sly was at. As you move over there, this guy greets you. Hey, you looking for something nice?
Immediately mental link. And you hear, I don't know really what this means, but Aaren said it once. I think this stuff is hot.
Mentally, I will keep that in mind. I'm a little confused. And then verbally, yes, I'm searching for some gemstones, preferably spherical and of around the same size. Maybe like an opalite or an onyx, rose quartz.
Yeah, we can definitely help you with that. So, they do show you, they have like a wide variety of gems and necklaces and things like that. How much are you trying to spend?
Well, George, I'm just a poor boy.
Okay.
I've got 5 gold in my inventory because I don't know how money's supposed to work in this series that we're in.
That's okay. Mostly it's been Alden paying for everything. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The party doesn't exactly get a paycheck. And every time I give them loot, they put it inside the tarot cards. So.
That's fair.
I just use the same sword.
Essentially what the goal is to get spherical stones that I could gift to Fable for potentially juggling, or to use like the stone that she has in her character art that she's balancing on her palm. on the back of her hand.
Yeah, it's like an orb, kind of like a.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are those things called?
I mean, it depends.
Fushigi.
What
Fushigi!
some would call it that. In fact, every time I have it at the Ren Fair, every single person would call it that. But
David Bowie ball.
It depends, because you could get that one's like a glass sphere, so you could get different colors of glass spheres, which would probably be a cheaper option, or you could get like actual dense like crystal orbs, which would probably be a little more.
I want to get 3 crystal orbs, but not for Fushigi-ing, but for you to juggle.
So here's your 2 choices. Well, you have 3 choices, Zoraius. Either A, you could attempt.
I have a secret 4th choice.
Okay, we'll get to that. You could attempt to steal something.
4
from
and
this
1 of the
guy,
same.
Or okay, so that's option 1 is steal something. Option 2, you could ask Sly to give you money from Alden. And essentially that could possibly cover it. Or 3, you could find some place to do work here around the city, and that might cover it as well.
Work! Yay!
Hear me out, kind gentlemen. What if I granted you the ability to fly for 10 minutes? And I gave you 5 gold.
Guidance.
Give me a persuasion check.
I wanna use guidance by like hitting him on the back but it has the card cupped to my palm and go, you can't just offer that to anybody. That's special. That's worth a lot. That's gonna be my guidance.
So with guidance, that's an 18.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty persuasive. What, like, fly anywhere I want? Like a real dragon?
Well, yeah. You'd have to, be close to the ground towards the end of the 10 minutes. But yeah.
Right, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know how flying works. I can't make that happen for 5 gold. You got like 200 gold?
Ooh, I'm sorry, friend. That's it's about all I have.
It's 1,000 in merchandise, but I could maybe
Well, tell you what, I don't want to push you to do something you're uncomfortable with doing, so I'm going to continue walking, and I'll let you think about it. Once in a lifetime experience compared to 3 stones in your shelving.
Give me another persuasion check.
What's it a lifetime experience?
That was so good.
18.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a wisdom save for this man. He does not have any modifier. It's a 14. He knows. Yeah, he watches you leave, and like you see for a moment, he like steps out, like, and like he holds himself back as he like retreats in there. This guy, if he gives you too much merchandise for free, he will probably get killed by someone. So he as
fair.
Tempting as your offer is, he can't do it.
Don't worry, I'll come back later.
Okay, fair enough. You've planted the seed of whimsy in him, and we'll see if that grows. Okay, back to Aaren then. Aaren, you start heading down this alley.
I cast Blade Ward on myself as I'm walking down the alley.
Yeah, okay, sure. You cast Blade Ward. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh joy.
That's a 15.
You walk down this alley and you cast Blade Ward, but as you look around, for a moment you're distracted as you stare down this alley, and you remember being in this alley a long time ago. you remember running around like you owned this place at one time. And of course, you didn't look like this then. You looked more like...
Give it to us.
You look more like this.
Oh!
Shut up! Shut
Terrace! Oh
What
my
the fuck?
God.
No way!
That's a little
Just a
gecko.
baby.
This is
a little
this
boy.
is crazy cute.
It's just a little guy.
Just a
Oh my
baby.
god! I want to protect him.
You're running down
Oh
this
my-
alley, and like you would run up to like objects
So
and like
cute.
ha ha hit them with your 2 sticks, like 1 2, run up to another one, ha 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 ha, hit them like 3 times, and you hear behind you this like fast running, wait up, Aaren, and it's your younger brother chasing after you.
You
No.
can't.
No,
Did
don't do this to us,
Terrace
Dad.
really do this to us? Is this real?
Wait up, Aaren.
Come on, we gotta keep up, Slowpoke.
I can't.
You remember just chasing through this alley and like bolting around, and you get lost in that memory, which is suddenly interrupted by a gentleman sticking a dagger to your back. Hey, empty the pockets.
Ooh.
You
So
see
now,
2
friend,
more exiting out of an alley, blocking you in.
I was just taking a walk down memory lane, that's all. What can I do for you?
Empty the pockets. Come on, drop your coin purse. What else you got on you? What's this sword? Unchain the sword.
How about this? I unchain the sword. But as I do, I say, how about this? I give you 20 gold, and you get to walk away.
Give me an intimidation check.
Natural 20 for the first time ever on a charisma base check.
What's that look like? Aaren basically making the 3 of these guys shit their pants.
I think his eyes just begin to glow purple. Just this bright, like almost like flame begin to glow out of his eyes.
That, and you sort of like take out your sword and you're like unwrapping the chain from your hand as you like are almost like giving it to them, but they see the chain unwrapping and they see the size of your muscles and like fully take in the guy that they chose to surround. 20 gold?
Yeah, friend, 20 gold. And you know what else?
Let's
Can
see.
I ask you a question?
Huh?
As I put like 1 gold in his hand at a time to just really add on to the tension of the moment.
Yeah.
So, if someone wanted some real work, where would they go to around here? Tink.
You're doing this, and he looks at the other ones, and the 2 behind you, you can just hear as they like run off. And as they do, you hear a voice call out, "They'd ask for me!" And you see this woman appear from this alley as the other 2 guys run off. It is a small gnome woman, and you see she has like long gray hair. Her arms, though, as you see her step out of the shadows into the light, you see her arms are covered in what look like red scales of like a dragon.
Howdy. My name's Aaren Drivelhog.
Drivelhog. What can I do for you?
I'm chasing ghosts around here.
Do you give the rest of that 20 gold to this guy?
I do. I do give him the 20 gold, and he gets to walk away.
Bolts. So I'm sorry. You were saying, well, what is it you're looking for?
I'm out here chasing ghosts, particularly one by the name of the human that we were told at the beginning of the episode that I did not write down because I didn't have my notebook at the time.
His name was Ripper.
Ripper.
The fuck would you want with Ripper?
Like I said, chasing ghosts.
You came any later, you'd be finding a ghost. Yeah, Ripper, he usually... Now, he's washed up. They think long and hard about it. Sunset tables. He usually gets sloshed there around, like, 3 o'clock. He's to bed by 6, though. So, you might want to get there in a hurry.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate it.
They sort of eye you down. Do you just leave?
Does it look like they have anything else to say?
They're sort of just trying to sum up, like, who you are and what you're doing here, but they're quiet unless you have anything to ask them.
You knew my last name?
Rings a bell, but, you know, probably been a long time.
Yeah. I've been away for a while.
They're gonna roll his... Do I sound like I'm staticky to anybody? Nope, just me? Okay, that's fine. They are gonna roll a... And let me just double check, make sure Twitch chat isn't hearing me all staticky like I'm hearing me. I don't know why it's like that. Okay. They are gonna go ahead and roll a history check. Let's see. 8. They just shake their head and they just watch as you back away, and they sort of back away slowly, sort of game recognizing game kind of feel, where they realize, like, you're not one to rob or pry into, and okay, you know, they're happy that they walked away from this in one piece.
Yeah, I think Aaren will take that information and just regroup.
Okay. Yeah. You go to regroup with everybody. Okay. As you guys, let's see, where was everybody? Sly and Zoraius were shopping. Una is messing around and getting as much ice cream as they can. Fable is playing music. All right. We will reconvene after a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be gone for just 10 minutes. And when we come back, we will jump into our game. So sit tight. Should be gone for just a little bit as we go and get ourselves some water, much like Una. And
grab your water,
yeah.
trumpet drink.
Yep, there you go. Be right back.
Love it.
Dealing with so many horrific things that we deal with in our browser makes searching If you need art for your tokens, then Forgotten Adventures has just the thing for you. The new token browser makes searching our library of over 11,000 tokens easier than ever. You can search for the tokens you want by name, then just click and drag to your actor and it's done. You can even set it to randomize color variants if you're feeling fancy. Token Browser is currently in beta, but it and our free library of tokens is available today for all Foundry version 13 users. And the full library of over 11,000 tokens is available to Adventure Tier patron supporters. Check it out today in Foundry or over at patreon.com/Forgotten Adventures.
Okay, a dragon's lair should be just up this way. All we have to do is climb up this mountain and be careful.
Oh, I'll grant you inspiration, my friend.
Wait, no!
Oh, that was my bad.
This video was made using the Frozen Lair battle map by Forgotten Adventures. You can find it in our FA Battle Maps module for Foundry, where you can create deadly avalanches with just the click of a mouse.
This is a sign to not ask your DM for a beach episode. They will give you a beach episode if you do, and you'll get hit on by a hot pirate lady, and then she'll take out 75% of your hit points, and then you'll get downed by her minions, and you'll get petrified and turned to stone while you're downed, and while that's happening, your rogue might just be in a coffin, drowning, while they're still alive. If you ask them for a beach episode, that might happen to you.
I don't like this conversation or this person, but I think I'm hiding it pretty well. I'm holding it together good.
You initially had come forward about the idea of the sanity arc in season 2. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally up for it. And then I hit this wall that I never realized that I had never worked through about a family member of mine who passed away with Alzheimer's. And I was like, did not expect that when I was delving into the character and how we were going to approach this, that was something that was going to affect me. But and that's why I bring that up to say I appreciate how gentle you were with us in that negotiation and working around that and finding a way that we still got to tell that story.
Yeah.
And it was still emotional and powerful and gripping and satisfying. But there was no point that in dealing with something, dealing with so many horrific things that we deal with in our story, I never felt uncomfortable or like we pushed over any boundaries or anything like that.
To tell like the audience who's listening, like a little bit of this item, it was a cursed item that essentially once you attune to it, you slowly start losing memories. And the item is a memoir of your life. And the moment you attune to it, it fills with a complete detailed account of your life. And so the idea was that you start losing memories, but the memoir has all of your memories, but what you don't know is it's slightly changing them. And so initially our plan was like, okay, Daniel, Aaron's gonna start having memory issues and forgetting things. And then you hit that wall when you said, hey, can we not do this? Okay, so what I said instead is, these changes are happening. What's the effect of that on Aaren? And we started talking about it, and we started coming up with like this paranoia and this like irritability, or this thing of like sort of taking the worst from everybody because your memories are being twisted. But that way we just skipped the whole forgetting part. And then what I ended up doing is when we got to that moment and the party figured it out and they freed you from it, I then sort of backfilled in saying like, you see now his memories were being corrupted, they were being changed, he was relying on the book. And we didn't have to have you go through that whole thing that you didn't want to. We still got the story out.
And the way you were able to do it was so beautiful, and part of that was born out of scheduling, where we were down a player, and so you had us go through my character's memories and other characters' memories as well. But the way you were able to show how subtle this item was twisting everything that he had experienced prior. It was just so masterfully done. It was so good.
You should know that Forgotten Adventures is a whole massive library of assets, maps, and tokens for you to use in your TTRPG games, and a lot of them are free. Let's see what they've added just this month. First up, we have 4 brand new Dragonborn tokens, all in many different colors, as well as new adventure tokens for monks, rogues, bards, and fighters, all with a desert theme. And desert themed tokens is exactly what we need because they actually also just released hundreds of new desert map assets like plants, rocks, and cave drawings, which is perfect for creating your ideal arid map, like this ominous cave map that they released this month, which makes me highly uncomfortable. All of these desert assets are a part of their desert expansion pack, which you can find on their website. But me personally, I really wish we had more of the elven themed forest maps like we explored early in Fears and Fortunes. And I'm wishing, but I don't have to because they are here, we have them. The Forest Town District, the Forest Town Arena, and the Forest Encounter Pack are all here, which means that we can finally go and explore the entire elven territory of the MaeLeFay Prynn or the Prynwood as we please. Kinda as we please. George, why are we in the arena? And that's all for this month. To see more of their content and to get your hands on it yourself, you can go to patreon.com/forgottenadventures or you can go to forgotten-adventures.net. And if you want to check out some new streams, you can go to twitch.tv/forgottenadventures. We have a Wednesday night show and a Sunday morning show for you to fall in love with. In the meantime, I've been James, and thank you guys for your time.
Hello. We are back. Now, before we jump into our episode, I had something I had promised. We're gonna drip these out slowly, so I'm not gonna show you all of them today, but I figured today we would take a look at the alternate versions of Aaren's token that Forgotten Adventures made. Because they made them in color variants. Like, what if Aaren was a red dragonborn?
That's so cool.
Or a blue dragonborn.
Sheesh.
There is so many different colors. I like this one's like a gothic. It has like eldritch writing on it. That's Aaren if they become a warlock. Aaren the Celestial.
That's pretty.
Clearly.
That's so pretty.
Heck yeah.
And yeah. And then we also have our wonderful satyr warlock, Zoraius, also available in a fine arrangement of colors.
He's always fine. I meant,
you can have Zoraius as a blonde.
You can have Zoraius as a blonde. Yep, there's all these options available over at Forgotten Adventures. You can find these tokens and get them yourself at patreon.com/forgottenadventures. And not just these 2 characters, but the entire main cast of Fears and Fortunes. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, with that said, we find ourselves back in the desert. You guys are in the bazaar in the Crancinch Oasis. Aaron's just gotten some information. How do you guys reconvene?
I'm
tall.
Yeah, I was about to say I was gonna tug on Zoraius and go, I'm looking for Aaren. Could you just
actually you can help me prove a point right now. And I'm going to cast Fly on both of us. And I want us to fly in front of the stall as we go by.
You grab Sly's hand. Give me a performance check, we'll say.
Oh, wonderful.
As soon as you grab my hand, I'm gonna cast guidance again because I'm terrified.
Alrighty, with guidance, that brings it to a 17.
17. You guys whoosh past this stall as this guy, like a bunch of papers fly. Give me dexterity saving throw, Zoraius.
Alrighty. 18.
18.
Ooh,
yeah. You manage not to
nice.
crash into anyone or anything as you go flying through the market. And you guys
Sly, this is so much fun.
Aaren soaring out of the sky as Zoraius and Sly as they land next to you.
So how is not sticking out going?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get a good deal right now.
Right.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, I've got a location on the human named Ripper that we're looking for. Who was after, well, who hired Kip. So.
Could we just say that I see my party members flying through the sky and I decide maybe
we'll assume
I should
that was the
reconvene?
beacon for everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that direction.
The sonic, like all like bizarre fabrics.
Hearing Sly screaming through the sky. Okay,
briefly.
Thank you for
Briefly.
Bye.
Una is going to be at this this ice cream stall, helping work to pay for more of this ice cream.
Okay.
And it's just really cool and chill there. They feel comfortable. They probably made friends with Philip, and just handing out ice cream to the people that want it. And the whole hope here is, as long as I've been like trying to perceive how they make it. So I've been trying to see if there was a way to
give me a survival check.
Talk with them. Okay. Survival? What?
Survival is a cooking skill.
Oh, well, that's not good. A 10?
A 10? Okay, you're sort of picking up on like the basic method of it. You're not sure like all of the things they use and how they do it or what the significance of some of the steps are, but you're like slowly learning it. Give me a persuasion check as well.
You got it. Come on, persuasion. Why? This is the 4th 6 in a row. Okay. 10.
You are doing a fair job encouraging people to try ice cream. It
makes you cold. You want to be cold, right?
Philonos doesn't make any objections to you basically working at the stand with them. Meanwhile,
Perfect.
what are our adventurers doing?
Oh, Philip, I'll be right back. Those are my friends. Could you hold down the stand for us?
And you just run off.
I'll be back.
All right, so we're looking for a place called the Sunset Taverns.
The Sunset Tavern. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I made friends with Philip over there. What about the tavern?
That's going to be the location of the person we're looking for.
Okay, Sunset Tavern.
Are we just gonna go straight there? Should we talk to Anna? What do you think's the best move?
Well, I mean, we wouldn't have much to report back on.
A location, at least. She won't even come in the city. Why do you think that is, by the way?
I'm not sure.
Maybe the sand on the walls?
The appearance, but...
Maybe.
That could be a part of it. However, we just need to speak to him. Nothing more.
Okay.
Because regardless, whoever was after your grandmother may also still be around.
Well, let's go talk to him then.
Okay, that puts you guys all here. One moment. You guys get to the it is the Sunset Tables. It is a sort of restaurant. You can get alcoholic beverages there, but it's located on one of the rooftops overlooking the bazaar. And
is it where I heard music coming from?
It is one of the places you heard music coming from, yes.
On the way there, George, if we cross by any children along the way, I want to be walking normally, but anytime we pass a kid, I want to fly in the air 5 feet and make a gesture to them and then go back to walking as if nothing happened.
What kind of gesture?
Just
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you do that, send several kids whoa, and they start jumping up and down trying to mimic it. Not
Anytime
quite
any
able to-
adult looks, I'm just walking normally.
Yep, got it. You find yourselves here at Sunset Tables. And yeah, it's a very nice eatery. You see the proprietor is a older dwarf woman, and next to them, helping them run everything, is a silver dragonborn. You guys, are you going there to like get a table or?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well sit down and eat while we're.
I break off from the group, but I have my mental link with Zoraius, with Aaren, and also with Fable, because I don't need the mental link to communicate with Una. And as we're walking in, I'm going to put up my hood and give a little cahoots bump to Una so that they know that I'm about to just do a lap. I'm just going to kind of go take a look. I'm not trying to stay in the shadows completely, like unseen. I'm just trying to blend in and do a turn to see if there's anything worth noticing before sitting with everyone.
Well, what is it you're looking for?
Ripper, or signs of danger inside.
No, it looks like it's just a restaurant. You don't see any. You see a couple of people there that look like interesting, maybe adventurers or business people of some kind. But no, it just seems like a restaurant. You end up coming back, meeting up with the rest of the group.
Can I grab us a bottle while Sly is doing that? Trying to look like a casual patron, blending in.
Would you like to know today's specials, or just looking for a bottle?
Do you have anything local that's fun?
Oh yeah, we highly recommend. We have Shaka Umdomo, Garakari. We have some, and that goes very nice with our sand spice wine, and we also have Water of the Warm available as well.
Water of the Warm, as in it makes you less warm.
No, Water of the Warm, as in like a sandworm.
Oh, worm.
It's a turn
the wine
of phrase.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, sand spiced wine.
Yeah, can I get a bottle of that and 5 glasses?
Yep, they bring you a bottle of sand spice wine. It has like a sort of like literally like a spicy burn to it, and it's sort of like red, and you can see sort of like flakes in the wine that sort of give it its rich aroma and taste.
Oh, after they give me a little, I assume they do the bottle thing where they pour me a little taste, and I'm like, oh, that's great. This might kill Una. Do you have anything, perhaps a drink for someone who is less tolerant to spice?
Oh, are you talking about Zoraius? Or maybe Sly?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, something of less spice.
Yeah, we have just regular water or Water of the Warm.
Yeah, no, a glass of that, thank you.
Yeah, they bring glasses of water all day. Una's just downing them.
I'm like, here, I'm like Una, it's Water of the Worm, even though it's just the normal water.
Actually, is the water from here fresh?
Yeah.
How nice is this water? The pH level? How are we? How would you say in the middle of the desert is this water?
I would say you notice that there's a distinct difference in this. Give me a con saving throw.
Ugh.
I'll pour wine for the rest of the party, well, except for Una, and whether they just want to hold it as like a prop or they want to drink it, and then I'll cheers Zoraius because I know Zoraius is gonna drink it with me.
Don't get carried away with this, but what Una experiences, the water in this desert isn't plentiful. All of the water that this place produces, or rather all the water that this place consumes and then releases back into the wilderness, finds its way back to the same water source. It is imperceptible to normal people, but Una, you would taste It is fascinating to you, but also it might be slightly repugnant as you are sort of tasting the history of this oasis. As you know, they don't get rain very often, so it's like the same water living through this cycle over and over and over again in an isolated place.
Sir, I think that you've given me the water of the worm.
No, that's tap water.
Oh no. This is your...
That's
God.
from the well.
Oh no, this is very bad. Do you taste this? I'm gonna go over to the next table and ask if they taste. Have you tasted the water here?
We are not doing that.
No, we are doing this, Aaren.
I would rather we not.
This is... I taste your great-grandmother in here.
Una.
Aaren.
Una, you wanna know how to make it taste better? Have a sip of this, and then try the water. And she's gonna give you a sip of her wine. Now try the water after that. I bet it'll taste better.
Give me another con save for Una.
Oh no. Sorry, Una.
How could you, Fable?
Drink your water.
I've been rolling. I haven't gotten a 2 number. Like, I haven't gotten a double number above 10. Like, this is so bad. I got a 9.
Una, you have advantage on charisma checks, and you have a level of exhaustion. So disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, no, not exhaustion. We'll say disadvantage on dex, advantage on charisma. As you, it immediately kicks. And Fable's right. After you drink that, it's so burning and horrible to you that you grab the glass of water and just consume it in one shot. It doesn't even bother you anymore.
It'll be back with the rest of this water in a bit. This is a nice breeze. I like this.
Can I offer you guys any of our starters? Shakum Domo, Garakari, Chicken of the Trees, Spice Chips?
Oh. Yes, I'll take all of them. That sounds good. All of them, please.
Oh, okay.
Do you want a platter for the table?
Sure.
Just for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh. Can we get 2 platters, and we'll have one on this table and one on that table because we share and are friends? She turned and Luna.
Sure.
And on that same note, we would like to buy for these tables over here, right?
No.
Oh, come on. We should.
No.
Una, we don't have a lot of... Well, maybe I'm speaking more for myself. I don't personally have a lot of money.
We have a stone that gets us money.
That is not correct.
I don't think that's how that works.
Thank you so much. Just the 2 platters. Thank you.
Absolutely. Right away. They end up bringing back food. There's give me a... You can choose history or survival, Aaren.
Let's see here. History's higher. That's a 19.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna message you what these things are, and you can do with that information what you'd like.
If Aaren tells me to try it, I'll try it.
There you go. There's the full menu.
Gotcha.
So yeah, what you guys get though, there's like this like cooked beef looking thing. That looks very tasty. It's like covered in spices and a glaze. There's these padron peppers, and they look just like regular peppers, but when you open them, inside is like ham and cheese and like olives and stuff. There's also these like cooked like flanks of meat on stick. They're very small though.
On stick?
Yeah, on sticks. They refer to this as chicken of the trees. And then the last dish, Shaka Mdomo, it's sort of like like chicken breast that's been like a very large like chicken breast that's been cooked, seasoned with lots of spices. It's served alongside like potato salad.
I'm starving, guys. Above game, starving.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This
I'm like
is
actually
crazy.
getting hungry.
Yeah, right. Like, what the heck? Don't describe food to us, George. Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys start diving in. I gave you guys the names of the 3 foods. If you want to tell me which ones you guys have.
Like which ones we eat?
Mm-hmm.
Or
I sent it to you in the ping chat.
I see.
I
want tree chicken.
Tree chicken.
Got it. Tree chicken. Got it.
Una's gonna have all of them.
Okay. Yeah, Una's like having a sampling.
Buffet.
Can I see what smells the spiciest? Because I heard her say spice chips, but it's not listed as one of the 3, so I guess that's just a side.
It's
so
a
like,
side,
what
yeah.
else smells spicy?
Give me
You
one
probably
moment.
want to get the Shoka Mdomo.
Thanks, Aaren. Can I have the shaky? Can I get the shakya? Can I? Thank you.
You get the Shaka Umdomo. It is absolutely fantastic. It tastes like chicken, and it's very spicy. And again, that's why it's served with potato salad to sort of like mellow it out.
I'll just take the stick. Can I have the stick, please?
Yeah. You have some of the chicken of the trees.
Just the stick.
Oh, just the stick. You are collecting sticks from the chicken in the trees after people eat them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah,
useful.
you guys enjoy a wonderful meal. Most of it you can't recognize what it was as you guys were eating it, but generally it's very pleasing. You guys feel relaxed. Get your bellies full. Anything come up during the meal?
So I think I'd just be making perception checks and looking around to see if at any point Ripper shows up.
Okay. Anyone else?
During this meal, I'm going to you see Una turn to Sly after having, the meal, having a few more glasses of the water of the worm, and turn to Sly and just quickly in the midst of it just say, it's nice to relax like this with you, Hippia.
What?
What did you wait, what sorry. What'd you say?
But that's, if I may be so bold, it's been tough this entire time calling you Sly. For Sly in Elvish is Hippia. And well, it reminds me of my previous partner, and well, it's been hard to navigate, but now I just feel like with the breeze and this wine and this terrible, awfully made water that tastes like the history of this place, I just thought you should know that it's not a coincidence. It doesn't feel like a coincidence. Sitting at a table, enjoying a meal, and being with someone named Sly. I should have told you sooner.
Una, do you know all the reasons why I love you so much.
They'll start listing them off. Because I hated Arthur, and I think that you really liked that about me, and the frogs are really cute, and I think because I am tenacious, and I have like an innate understanding of the world, and I understand a lot, and I.
These
What?
are all really good reasons, and I could listen to you list them for much longer. But there's no way for you to get to the end of that list, Una. I'm always figuring out new stuff I love about you. And the fact that you cherished my name in Elvish so deeply that it only slips out after wine just proves how deeply you feel things. And that is reason number 8,274 why I wouldn't want to be in cahoots with anyone more than you.
It's like, that's it? Only 8,000?
Like I said, I'm getting more every day. The list is growing.
I've got a lot more to learn. I thank you. I've noticed that I've been wanting to say it more often, just since we've gotten close to a point of understanding. It's part of me, and well, if I may be so bold in a night like tonight, to tell you that maybe there were 2 reasons why I would call you the Seer so often. I just don't tell the rest of them that I told you that. I'm trying to be respectful, and you've got a lot going on, and I want to be there. We're in cahoots. We've got each other's back. I don't want it to be so what's the word? Monstrous, enveloping, it's like a kraken's maw in my head.
All consuming.
Yes.
That's
Although,
an
don't-
older
That's
man
French.
says as they approach.
Oh.
Do you mind if I sit
Oh.
here? This is usually my table.
Oh.
Here.
Um.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, we have
you-
plenty. Sure.
Sure. Yeah, you can. But as I was saying, they like go over the table and put their arms down on the table with this guy's face. Just so.
Mind if I have some of your Shaka Umdomo?
You can have whatever you like.
Please. Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Fierce creatures they are, but they taste good. And he dives in and starts biting onto it.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, Una, I guess we'll talk about this later.
Or never. We could also never talk about it ever.
It won't be never, Una. It's just we're kind of sitting in front of someone that we don't know.
Isn't that kind of exciting? As they turn and look at the guy eye to eye.
What does the guy look like?
He is just eating his food. He looks up and notices you both staring.
Just someone's grandpa.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Well,
You're
I think that'd be
definitely
rude,
there.
and my mom, Pepper, would never want me to ignore a guest that I'm sharing the table with. So, hi, I'm Sly. This is Una. What's your name?
Hi.
Folks call me Peppy. And he reaches out and goes to shake your hand. As they do, Aaren, you see the tattoo on them, one that you were told about. This is Ripper.
I reach my hand forward to shake his hand.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
I pull my chair up. Is this space taken?
No, come on.
Actually, it is. We were just having a private conversation.
Well, that's fine.
Us?
Don't mind me.
Okay. I can't help that, but I do.
How are you doing, old timer?
Hanging in there.
I understand that.
Una will just like tap their head and like look at Sly.
Can I have your iguana?
Sure.
You reach for some of the chicken on the trees, and he starts eating that.
It's been a while since I've been back here.
What's iguana?
I want to lean back so that they can have this conversation. And I want to establish a mind link with Una so that we can continue having the private conversation we were having. Yeah, so I will let y'all talk. But there is now a mental link. I just need to roll for how long it is because it's the second one I've done today.
Sure.
Okay, it'll last 5 hours with Una.
Okay. We'll come back to that if there's anything you guys want to jump into. Aaren, what were you asking Peppy?
I was just saying, no, I've missed this food. It's been a long time since I've had it. I've been up there at Berryport.
Oh, yeah, long ways that. What brings you back down here?
Just taking care of old business, really. It's one of those things where, I used to live here when I was young. But eventually, you always find your way back.
I've never left, really. Been here all my life.
Sure.
I lean over to Fable. Do you think he's gonna be scared or confused when Aaren brings up the old job? I have 3 gold on scared.
Can I factor in other things? Because given the context of our party and Una being right next to him, I'm gonna say confused is more likely.
The bet is on.
Okay, you guys make a bet.
So, old timer, mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm a bit of a sellsword myself. I was just wondering, all your time here, who do you think was the best bounty hunter in these parts?
Well, it'd be egotistical to say myself. They think long and hard on it. Well, they just sort of go off dreaming. And as they start listing names, and it just sort of goes all over the place. As they're sort of lost in their own memories.
Yeah. Let me ask you one. You ever heard of Kip?
Kip?
Sound ring a bell to you?
Kip.
Kip.
Kip. No. Can't say as I have. Kip.
Hold on. Give it a second.
Kipper Lily?
They used to put their signature on all their weapons.
Signature. I had a friend named Anna who did that.
Yeah. Whatever happened to her?
I don't know. Left town one day, never came back.
I slide 3 gold to Fable. I put my head in my hands.
Hold on.
You see, I knew Anna. They were my mentor.
Oh.
Yeah. That must have been a long time ago for you, wasn't it, Ripper?
I haven't been called that in a long time.
I mean, since Aaron was such a good friend of yours.
Oh my god. Thank you, Tinson.
Thank you so much.
Jonathan, what the hell?
Do you think you could reach back that big old memory bank of yours and dig up what you last remember about Anna?
Yeah, I suppose. Are you here to kill me?
No.
I lift my head from my hands.
Oh, okay.
He sounds excited, not scared.
I didn't know if this was some... I don't think I did anything to piss Anna off.
Sure, but thinking back then, can you remember anything about that last job they went on?
Oh, yeah.
Working with around that time?
Well, technically, that was my job, but I had a bad feeling about it, so I figured someone maybe more experienced should take it on. Anna was willing to let me keep 10%. They seem pretty good at what they did. Maybe one of the best, now that I think about it.
Do you remember who sent you on that job? Had the offer?
Yeah. My friend Flagle. He came to me with the job. He said he got it from somewhere. But... well... I got a bad feeling from him when we talked about it. Like it might be dangerous.
Well, yeah, you were right, it was. They didn't make it back.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anna was, well, she was respectable, and she was easy to work with.
So, listen, old timer, I'm not here to cause you any harm. I'm just here to right some wrongs. Are you sure that's all you can remember about the job? What felt wrong? Who it came from?
I think
Flagle's still around?
No, Flagle died, eaten by bugs. Maybe about a year after that. A bunch of scarabs swarmed him. Sometimes I think I can still hear him screaming.
All right.
Died in an alley not far from here. I can show you where.
Sure. But after you've had your fill and drink and whatnot. No,
I lean over to Zoraius. I say, I don't think this man is scared or confused, but I think I might be both, and I will slide his gold back.
More axe speak for me then. Dives in, starts eating.
I open up a mental link.
Wait, axe speak?
What is axe speak?
Oh, Shakum Domo. It's axe speak.
Oh.
Not a lot of choices for me.
Sly. We look at Sly.
But I don't know this, right?
Well, he's at your table.
He's at your table.
He said more axe speak
Sly,
for me.
let's rewind. Sly, you're in a very important conversation with Una. At any time, you can hear this information. Please, what were you guys talking about in your mental link?
I gotta go bathroom. I gotta remove some contents of my stomach. Wait, why would Aaren recommend this to me?
Yeah, that's not what you said in my description that you sent me.
It's
No,
not. Hold on 1 second.
you have normal foods written.
I do not for that one. 1 moment. Making sure I didn't make a mistake.
Yeah, I wouldn't have recommended it. I missed that last part.
Okay,
I wouldn't have recommended it.
That's not what you recommended. You would have recommended Garakari. I was wondering why you recommended that. I did not understand. You're good.
Okay, cool.
There was canonically in that moment. So, no.
Canonically,
No, I would not have.
Sly would have eaten Garakari.
Yes.
Was like,
she would have.
I was like, I didn't know how Aaren was gonna play, like knowing this information. And I was just like, okay, well, he'll probably like stop them from eating it or something like that. And then he recommended it, and I was like, so to explain for people who aren't in the know, I sent Aaren the list. It says Shaka Umdomo, fried spicy chicken tasting meat served with potato salad, and then it says dash it's Axbeak. That was my note to myself.
Yeah, I was reading too quickly, and a lot was happening at that moment.
That is okay.
We heard you love Axbeaks so much.
That is what
really
retcons are for.
Dear God.
Phenomenal. I open a mental link with Sly.
Wait, where is Chomper?
Exactly.
Chomper's safe. Don't worry about it. It's not like that. They have like ones they raise for this kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
And I say, check the cause.
I immediately lean a little further back. I was already leaning back to give them space to converse, but I lean further back. And while, if Una is still talking to me, I am nodding.
Or Una is.
Like this, and I'm looking through one card at a time.
Check for scarabs. All right, old timer. Whenever you're ready, we can check out that alley.
You sure? They show you where the alley is. It's not that far from here. You'd be able to get there if you want.
Pardon, waiter, can I get a bottle of this to go?
Yes, of course. They give you a bottle of spiced wine, sand spiced wine.
I tip them 1 gold.
Okay. It's down to 4. As you're going through the tarot cards,
5,000 cuts.
Sly, give me a. You can choose investigation if you'd like, or perception.
Okie dokie. That is a 21 for perception.
21. There are 2 cards. None of them have scarabs on them, but there's 2 that stand out: the Weaved Watcher and the Lord of Flies.
Mm-hmm. I present those two options to Aaren in my head, while trying not to like cross wires while still intently trying to listen to Una. And this is truly this is like the Spider-Man of her like holding the train with her little brain cells. She's not that smart, and this is taking everything she's got to make sure this works. But she tries to relay that to Aaren.
And that's how she died.
Thank you for listening. Watcher. I mean, that's awful.
Weaved Watcher?
It's.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's there's a lot going on.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, and also
maybe this is not the time to have this type of conversation.
So good, and I'm gonna keep eating.
I'm going to put my hand. Una's going to put their hand out and take Sly's hand and put it down because they've accidentally picked up the axe beak.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I was not paying attention. Your hand goes down. I go, oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. And then I look at Aaren, zone in, give him the 2 options for the card. I look at Una, zone in, and I go, this is awful. You've been carrying too much. As soon as we get up from this table, as long as we're not fighting, I'm going to hug you. We have so much to talk about. And then I look at Ripper, realize I don't have a mental link, and then I go back to eating.
You guys got the information? If there's anything else you guys want to do?
I think I'm good.
I want to befriend this person.
Ripper?
Next to us. Yes.
I've
got advantage on charisma, baby, and I'm giving him some food. He's sat down. We've had a talk.
Sure. Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, Ripper asks.
Charisma?
Yeah, it would be persuasion. It would still be at advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Please be just 2 numbers, please. Oh my God, anything.
Come on, nat 20.
Okay. I think I got an 18.
18. Yeah, Ripper is getting along with you fairly well. They do ask as they're eating food that Una's handing them. What has you asking about this anyway? I mean, it's been over 20 years.
Yeah, but the past ain't done with us, friend.
And the water doesn't forget, friend.
Well, I'm sorry for whatever happened to Anna. Do you know how she died?
Oh, this is a different conversation. I'm so sorry. This is your conversation. Una's gonna stand up and walk away from this table.
I
didn't realize that this was. Yeah, we're gonna go over that way.
And I promise, I scooch in and I hug Una because I promised as soon as we stood up I would. So I wrap my arms around Una, leaving those two at the table alone, and I'm gonna start filling in Zoraius and Fable with the mental link that I have with them now that I'm away, and this is my only mental conversation I have to have.
Got it.
Una was not able to comprehend. Like Una was so focused on the conversation that Sly and Una had that they're gonna have to be informed. Yes.
Yeah.
By what just happened.
Makes sense.
As they are drunk.
So they sidle off to that table. Aaren, do you tell them anything more about what happened to Anna?
I told them that they were sent after a target that was much more powerful than they bargained for.
They look you over. I'm gonna just do a perception check to see if they're smart at all. Nope, they have no idea. They don't, even with Sly like going through the cards, they weren't able to put that together, and they can't be a lot of people who that might be. I'll tell you what, though, you know, if you're looking for answers and you can't find them in that alley, you might want to go talk to the Weaver.
Tell me more about this Weaver.
Well, not Weaver, the priestess of the Weaver. Her name's what was it? As they and George look up their notes. Priestess Valatu Gwayhead. Priestess Gwayhead. That's the name. They claim to know all sorts of stuff that the Weaver told them.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
All right, well, thanks for the food. Appreciate it.
Sure. Take care. He just tips his hat and stands up from the table. All right.
As you stand up, you see this old man and just sort of wonder if Anna ever could have had a life like this. Retired, eating tasty foods at restaurants, not sure if it would suit her. Just a passing thought you might have as you head back to the table.
All right. Gonna lead on a priestess. And what was the name of those cards? Lord of Flies and...
The Weaved Watcher?
Weaved Watcher. There's a priestess who might be in cahoots with the Weave Watcher.
A priestess of who?
That we'll have to look more into.
The name he said that the priestess got answers from the Weaver.
From the Weaver. I'm not quite sure who the Weaver is, but I'm not going to rule out any options.
You don't think there's someone out there worshiping whatever just got out of this card, do you?
I wouldn't rule it out.
Sounds like we have our work cut out for us.
Personally, I think that Arthur and the card should fight.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, I think that I would recommend that.
Aaren, roll a religion check for me.
Ooh. 9.
You think you've heard of the Weaver before? It's always just been like sort of it's been mostly like drow who what drow are still in the city. It's mostly been them who praise this person. But you've never this is the first time you've heard it in relation to anything you guys have been doing. But it's been around since you were a kid. Maybe longer.
Weaver's been something that's been a part of the community here and there, but I'm not sure how deep all this goes. I think we should treat this the same way that we treat going through Bear Report. And keep in mind that there's a layer of politics involved, now religion, and possibly cards.
Do they even know who I am here? Maybe it's not a big deal.
Someone from here was after your grandmother. So there is someone who knows.
Okay.
We just can't rule out the possibility that that person is still around, or that if there is something from the cards around, that they would know that you're here too now.
So, what do we do? Get a rest in and go check out this priestess tomorrow?
If the goal is to get arrested, I could easily do that.
I could steal the ice cream from the shop.
Nope, we're not stealing, remember?
Why do we have to get arrested?
We're not getting arrested.
Arrest in.
Oh, arrest in. I thought you said arrested.
Oh.
Very different.
My apologies, Sly.
Very different priorities.
I see.
I'm pretty sure we can just make an appointment.
I could still steal the ice cream. You know,
no,
nope, because that would get us arrested, which is what we don't want.
Right.
I think it might be something that I want.
Yes. I mean, I'm fine to keep going for the day and check out this alley and then check out this priestess, or see if we can schedule something with them.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you though, because I don't want you going alone.
Did y'all want to split up or go together?
Sure. Oh.
Well, apparently there's an alley where the guy died. Something about scarabs. And looking out for flesh-eating scarabs or any signs of history of that. At the same time, another group could be going to attempt to speak with the priestess. Or we just all go together to both places. Either way.
Don't love flesh-eating scarabs for me personally. At least.
But we'll do it.
It's great skincare.
Is it?
Let's
This is like the first
check
time
it
Aaron's
out.
cracked a
The
joke.
man with scales
Like
is telling
3
me
days.
this?
It can't be that bad. What? We've dealt with so many ghosts and we're gonna chicken out about bugs? Might as well take a look and then see what this priestess is about. And hopefully it's not something terrible, dangerous, or out to kill us all.
Knowing our track record, we'd only be so lucky.
Yep, I was thinking that myself. I'm gonna down the rest of the wine.
So are you guys going
Cheers.
together to both of these things?
Yarg.
Yeah.
Yarg.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Una?
I
Go to the flesh-eating bugs by yourself.
I think Una wants to go to the flesh-eating bugs by themselves. And these are the reasons I'm going to lay it out. Fable said that wrinkles are going to appear on a neck. Aaren, who has never cracked a joke in his life, has given us very fair advice that scarabs are great skincare. And third, Una's drunk and is ready to solve a mystery right now in the middle of the night. Let's do it.
I honestly can't find any fault in
night, is
Una's
it?
logic.
The
I mean,
fault
right?
is that we do not let Una wander off.
Yeah.
And
Like
do
that,
it.
that is the reason that Una would give, but especially after the conversation that Sly mostly had, they're not leaving Una alone at all. No.
You know, we just all go to the alley first. Yeah.
But I after hearing Una out, because I didn't find Una's well thought out plan for dealing with Arthur, I am going to just look at them dead in the eye and go, I don't want to not be together, but I think you can do this. Why don't you take point and we'll just keep an eye out and watch your back?
I don't know what to say, Sly. Is this a trick? Is this a joke?
No.
Am I falling for something?
Una, you are capable. I trust you. You've got this.
Okay.
Don't look like that. And that's to Daniel. That's to Aaren in his mind. Like, fix your face.
Aaron
Fix
just
your
making
face.
dad face.
Okay. I'll take point. Then let's go. And Una would like to stand up. And George, it looks like there's a nice 20-foot drop right there. Una would like to jump off of that.
Okay.
Take point.
Give me an athletics check.
All right.
There's stairs.
Yeah, which is what I am walking down to go
That's-
meet.
I've
Una
got
on the
this.
other side.
I've got this. Just follow point.
21.
That's a 21.
I got you. I'm
Una
following.
leaps down.
Wait, didn't you have disadvantage on Dex or something?
This is athletics. So
Okay.
Great.
I'm not that cruel. It's fine. They jump down. While you guys are heading towards the alley, I just for the sake of simplicity, because there's a lot of moving parts in this city, I have not been mentioning Byron or Pepper. You can assume that they've been along for the ride for your guys' journey here. What I will say is that they can inform you, looking into this priestess, it does seem to require an appointment. What they can tell you about them is the priestess works for Topazia. For the other players here, Aaren would already know this information, but Topazia is one of the three ruling forces in this city. There's Topazia, well Embertail, and well Jorwaron. And so this is like one of the biggest of the three. Well Topazia, this priestess is like a head advisor there. So it would take either someone extremely charismatic or a very specific kind of tact in order to get an appointment with them. Do you guys have a particular strategy you would like to try, or is there someone who wants to try and just talk their way in?
So I will say, we could try to lie, but we also have to keep in mind we might be walking into a trap. And if we are walking into a trap, we could spring the trap for easier entrance.
Aaren, I'm pretty good at lying. I could get us in, no problem. And like you're looking at Zoraius, and like he's got like a bead of sweat on his forehead. His cheeks are a bit red and flushed. He's a little more than tipsy at this point.
Interesting.
Okay.
Either that, or we just
walk in.
Wait in the morning.
To the
you
want us
really?
To wait in the morning?
Aaren, we've already walked all the way over here.
Actually,
all of you are drunk.
That's not completely true.
Yes, that's
Mom. If I go over Pepper, because I know this is insane, right? This is crazy, but it would be wild to bring my mom along on her first adventure and not utilize what I know to be her greatest strengths. One, she's the most persuasive person I know. I've never been able to say no to my mother. And two, she makes a mean pastry. I want to ask my mom if she can bake us something to take over and get us an appointment booked, as the Seer is visiting and would like to have an actual meet. That way they know who is coming. That way, if they say no, then I know it's definitely not a trap. They just don't want to see me, and I'm definitely getting in there. Basically, I can plan my next moves once I know how they respond to the sweetest person on the planet with the best pastries in the world.
Give yourself inspiration, because you're absolutely right. And not only that, but your mom, this is something she has a lot of experience in, is essentially being this sort of political figure on behalf of the Seer. So your mom knows exactly the people to talk to. She's met some of these people high up in the different wells. And she comes back to you, well, it doesn't seem like it'll be an issue. As soon as I mentioned the Seer, they've already cleared their schedule for you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna hug my mom, but I'm nervous now because that means it's definitely the thing I don't want it to be. So I reach in, I hug her, and I go, "You are the best. I love you so much. Thank you."
I love you too. What? Are you nervous about this?
Me? Nervous? No. Since when? Never. Look at me. Do I look nervous? This is a nervous face? Nervous voice? Not me.
Give deception at disadvantage.
Okie dokie, here I go. Lying to my mom again.
Classic.
Hell yeah.
That's a
I'm a little
21.
I'm like, disadvantage. And you're like, why disadvantage? It's your mother.
Okay, so I'm going to push it.
Okay.
Okay, that's another 21. That's 21 both times.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. You know, they don't know that you're nervous, but they like can't shake the feeling, so they try to like be reassuring anyway.
I do think it's more that she thinks I'm nervous about like her going into possible danger, like sending her off on this little mini side quest, because I don't like to have her win. I don't like to send her off to do stuff, but this is truly where she shines and what I've watched her do my whole life. So the nervousness is there, but it's definitely relieved now that I know what we're dealing with. I look at everyone else and say, well, since it seems like we can go whenever we want, and since it seems like we'll be dealing with something a little bigger than scarabs when we get there, how about we deal with the scarabs first?
So scarabs first, and then you guys want to handle this priestess thing later?
Yeah, I think the drunkies have a better chance against the scarabs, right?
Okay. The day has been passing along, by the way. Time's moving forward. You guys, by the time all of this gets done, like looking into this, you guys have all sort of prepared yourselves. Your mom, here's your plan. You're going to go take care of this scarab business tonight. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll make sure we have the appointment for tomorrow then. They get that all sorted. And at some point, actually, I'm just going to roll an insight check because of something you were saying. At some point, that's not Sly rolling, that's Pepper. At some point, Pepper does sort of like think about what might be making you nervous, and like you said, she thinks you might be afraid of what Pepper might be in danger of, and she just takes a moment and lets you know, Byron's been really helpful. He's been he's told me anytime we're in a fight or anything, he'll make sure he protects me. He's quite the gentleman.
Yeah, he really is, isn't he?
Your mom elbows you.
Okay, I'm glad he's looking out for you, and we'll say nothing else about it. And can I have the last of those pastries?
Right. The sun sets as you guys head out. You guys, it's been a long day. At this point, I would assume that your mom would be back at the hostel. And give me just one moment while I update the map. As the sun sets over the town, over the city, you guys find yourselves venturing out into the alleyways.
So pretty.
Just one moment. Is there anything you guys want to say or do as you guys are heading out?
I think I am keeping close to Una, and as I am just thinking about, like, I'm fully digesting everything that was said to me. I've had time. We've been walking. I'm sobering up. Time has passed, and I've absorbed a lot more, and I don't say anything. I think very silently, we've come to the end of the 5 hours that this will last, and I will grab your hand and just hold it. And in your mind, you hear, Hippie has a beautiful name. And then the connection drops as it runs out of time.
That's so sad.
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just Aaren is, while everyone's kind of unwinding, before going back out, he is just outside by Fraggle, and is just meditating by the horse while he has his sword in his lap. And it's just like caressing, and with his eyes closed, just caressing Fraggle and just like self-soothing and also soothing Fraggle at the same time.
So, Una says out loud, do you want me to call you that?
If you'd like. I think it's very pretty.
Maybe I will. Or maybe I will realize that everything that happened tonight was completely wrong of me, because this place that we are in is probably the worst place I've ever been to. in my entire life. So I might be making bad choices here.
It's okay to make bad choices, Una. It's your first time around.
I guess I don't know what I would do without you. And this decanter, of course, as they're just pouring it on themselves.
I think Sly nods, letting the water kind of like just kind of go around, because Una's energy always like brings it back to them. So even when Sly gets wet, it doesn't stay or like drench her. So just lets it happen. And she looks up at you and says, there will be other places, and we're gonna see them together. And sometimes I'm gonna think they're the worst place in the world, and maybe I'm gonna make some bad decisions when I'm there. But I'm gonna look out for you here, because this is your worst place in the world. So you look out for me when we get to mine, and we can carry each other for as far as we want to go.
They stop, and because we're walking, right? We're walking. Okay. They stop and they kind of like look up to the sky, and then they like bend down and they're asking for you to like get on their like a piggyback ride.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
not a
right.
hard sell at all.
Perfect. Sly jumps on. Okay. Then this will be the last terrible decision I make. And then Una's going to say, are you in cahoots with me?
Always.
Nibia? Let's go. And they'll just start running forward.
I brace like it's gonna be another fly spell, and then when it's not, I relax a little.
Look up. They kind of just want you to see like the stars and everything.
I think that grip that was like, oh, we're gonna fly. As soon as I realize that we're not, she'll kind of like look up, let go, and it's more like an actual like ride. As she stares up at the stars and realizes maybe this isn't the worst place in the world, actually.
That's where I'm gonna call it there.
You guys race off. Anything from Zoraius or Fable?
I think back at the hostel, Zoraius is like getting ready to wind down for the night, and he, like, as he's like looking out into the hallway, if Fable ever walks by, if you get too warm, just let me know. I'm happy to cast some more frost magic.
Really? Because you're the one looking a little flushed right now.
I maybe had a few more than I intended. But I'm fine. Watch this. And I cast Armor of Agathist on myself, so I cover myself in ice for an hour.
That's your proof of fine?
Well, I'm not going to get overheated this way, so I should be fine for the evening, yeah.
Are we staying at the inn, or we're just taking a break at the inn and then going back out tonight?
I'm assuming taking a break at the inn, and then we're jumping ahead to you guys all heading out.
Okay. Well, then I won't offer a nightcap at this point. No, you look ready to. I'm sure you'll do great against the flesh-eating scarabs. You look extremely sober.
Also,
cold.
James did not realize we were not long resting. I'm going to take that spell slot back, please. That only lasts for an hour. I thought we were calling it a night.
We can be at the
Yeah, I'm
scarabs
going to turn
within
that
an
into
hour.
a cantrip for frostbite, as I just cool the air around me.
Yeah, no, that looks like something you could definitely only do sober.
Of course, yeah. I'm the pinnacle of sobriety, clearly.
Well, I mean, it was good wine. We can drink more of it when we get back, assuming our flesh doesn't get eaten.
Well, let's hope not. It'd be a shame.
Fingers crossed. Maybe go drink some water. I'll meet you downstairs.
Yeah, sounds good. See you later.
She just kind of shakes her head, walking away.
As you guys all eventually get ready and head out, you venture off and find this alley late at night that you were told about. And as you're walking down it, you hear a howling in the wind. Sort of echoes through the streets. As you get down one alley, the alley that you were told about, some of you notice fog on your breath, impossibly, in this heat.
Zoraius, did you cast that spell?
Nope, not me.
This feels good.
Something's not right.
I think it feels perfect.
Zoraius, did you make that noise?
Nope.
Could be my stomach.
Not me. I'm going to lift up my flail to give us some light in this dark alley.
As your flail ignites, this light shines through the alley, and for a moment you see this apparition struggling as it stumbles through the alley. A man, and all over his flesh, his ghostly visage is covered in ghostly scarabs, crawling all over him, biting into his skin and burrowing, and then crawling out of other places. Even in death, you see him staggering through the alley, screaming, "Make it stop!" as he stumbles towards you all.
Well, Aaren, they don't look like they have a very good skincare routine. So I've got to start to doubt what you said earlier about...
Is that you, Flagel?
They scream at the sound of their name as these bugs crawl up their neck, chittering, and start going into their face, into their neck. Yes! Yes! As the bugs are burrowing in, you all feel this squirming sensation as you just feel something crawling over your skin. And that is where we will stop for tonight.
No,
as we do have to wrap things up. But we
all right,
will be
good
back
night with
next
that lovely
week
feeling.
with more. Yeah, I have a phobia of bugs. I'm not looking forward to it either. But we're gonna do it because that's what the story demands. We will be here on Sunday for the season finale of Defenders of Phandelver. Do not miss that. And then we will be back next Wednesday for episode 9, and then we'll be gone. Well, actually, not only that, we'll be here for next Wednesday for episode 9. Then we have our Friday Halloween session. And then we have, we'll be gone for a week until we come back for our season finale of Fears and Fortunes. So thank you guys for watching. Only 2 more left. We have got to go, so we will see you next time. Take care, all. And we are out.
One last drink.
Bye.
Bye.
I love y'all. That was so good.
I'm sure what you'll find, it could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance, you break your mother's oath now. The club is the dance, and set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear. We face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes. The cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.